My name is Santana, and I'll be going over how to implement a functional analysis procedure. We'll begin by discussing what a functional analysis is. A functional analysis is what helps us to determine and confirm the function of a behavior. It entails experimentally arranging antecedents and consequences representing those in the person's natural environment so that their separate effects on the problem behavior can be observed and measured. In short, it uses tested and controlled conditions to demonstrate the relationship between the behavior and the environment. There are a few different variations of FAs that can be conducted. Of course, we must consider safety and ethical issues surrounding the client's safety. It is first important to ensure safety of those participating, identify potentially harmful or dangerous behaviors prior to conducting the FA, such as aggression, SIB, or pica. Use protective equipment if necessary, and use softer toys or materials during the assessment. Lastly, establish a criterion for terminating sessions if need be. Some advantages of FAs are that they yield a clear demonstration of the factors that influence the behavior and its occurrence. Because FAs allow valid conclusions concerning the variables that maintain the problem behavior, they have enabled the development of effective reinforcement-based treatments and less reliance on punishment procedure. However, there are some limitations to FAs, and they include temporarily increasing the problem behavior. They may also result in the behavior acquiring a new separate function. Another limitation could be an unsafe environment. And lastly, the amount of time, effort, and professional expertise have been reported limitations of FAs. A functional analysis procedure consists of 5 conditions. The play condition, which is a controlled condition, and the test conditions are alone, contingent attention, contingent escape, contingent tangible. During the experiment, each of these conditions should be presented systematically, one at a time, in an alternating sequence and last about 10 to 15 minutes. Data is to be recorded on problem behaviors that may occur during each condition. After the procedure, data will show in which condition the problem behavior occurred the most. Starting off with the play condition identifies if the behavior is possibly caused by the reinforcement in the environment. This condition serves as our baseline in which all other test conditions are compared. Problem behavior is expected to be low during this controlled condition because reinforcement and attention are freely available and no demands are placed on the individual. When the problem behavior occurs, it should be either ignored or redirected. The purpose of the alone condition is to determine if the behavior is maintained by automatic reinforcement. During this condition, the child is to be completely alone. Do not provide the child with any attention, demands, or play materials. Modifications to this procedure are to be made for children who engage in dangerous or injurious behaviors. If the problem behavior occurs, it should be ignored or neutrally redirected. In the attention condition, the child is no longer alone and an observer will be present. However, the observer should not provide the child with attention quite yet. Divert or withhold attention until the problem behavior occurs. When the problem behavior is observed, attention will be provided in the form of mild reprimands or soothing statements. For example, "Stop that," or "What's wrong?" The purpose of this condition is to identify if the behavior is maintained by social positive reinforcement. The escape condition helps identify if the problem behavior is being maintained by negative reinforcement. During the escape condition, demands are continuously placed using a 3-step procedure. For example, for step 1, you can say, "Let's wash our hands." Step 2, you'd model washing your hands, and in step 3, you'd physically prompt hand washing. Should the problem behavior occur, escape from the task will be provided. You could provide the child with a short break before going back to the task. Lastly, the purpose of the tangible condition is to identify if the behavior is maintained by positive reinforcement. In this condition, more preferred toys and activities are removed from the environment, but less preferred neutral items are still available. If the problem behavior occurs, the more preferred items will be given back.